the following presentation of the National.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers will knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, or maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Stevens. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stevens. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's polished on by the Vikings score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
First down,
Jones out to the flat. That's caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Jones. And he's going to find his man in the backfield. That's complete.
That's another Browns first down.
Throwing Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Jones. And that'll be off the mark. Too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Romero. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-executed, we can walk away with a win.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 114 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he stopped immediately there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on the punt for the first time tonight.
Out. It's 4th down.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Slot man moves right. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Stevens. Shoves him aside. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. He finds his man, complete. It's Buchanan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Up the middle they go. Stevens. Well, the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd. And he'll get in. He's overthrown a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll end up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stevens. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Well, need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stevens. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is indeed good. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And they're looking to put a drive together. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reese. They call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Browns 1st down.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get stepped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
A gain of 12 yards.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Jones pass.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Vikings.
Looking to throw. Jones. So the completion good for just 3.
Number 88.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 2
2
minutes remaining in this first half of football. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
It is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, what a move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get scouted up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 14. One touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He finds his man complete. It's Romero. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Romero. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he's got his man on the out route. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season.
And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's got it across the midfield straight and into Viking territory.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18 on the play. First down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Browns.
And a run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he hits him in stride.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Browns, first down.
Jones off the bootleg. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
It's 4th down and goal.
And his kick is good.
And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Let's get the ball back for us.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense. But you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Buchanan.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
First down.
Up the middle they go. Stevens. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Second and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stevens. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The Browns' drive about to get started. And tough to win games if you go field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. They're going to be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jones keeping it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
2 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Back to throw. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. He finds his man, complete. It's Romero. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he rifles one incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
This is Race on the ground. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Romero. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
4 yards to go.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown! A great effort there. With a 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll look to throw here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Buchanan. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
A 4-yard gain.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signal for and taken at about the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th-quarter lead.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At the 44-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent don't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down to the football.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and sneak it here. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stevens. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Looking to throw. That's caught by Durham. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 11-yard line.
Jones. Able to find Jones.
Jones pass.
Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
Now Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
It's a gain of 4.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Browns, first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Jones.
First down, Browns.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 5, 53 ticks to go. He's back to throw. This ball complete to Durham. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
12 brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. Now he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The Vikings
this is 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is